against Man United, against all odds. The penalty from Augustinus to tie it up here.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Mattov's English Journey, and welcome back to Leyton Orient, where in today's episode we've got a cup day. We've got two games coming up, one at home against Manchester United in the FA Cup, and then after that we'll be going to the FA Trophy playing against Bristol Rovers away from home in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. So yeah, maybe we can knock one of the Bristol teams out of their own competition. So yeah, we've got those two cup games coming up today. In terms of our league form, it's not looking good at all. I think this is the point where we start to really consider, do we leave the club? I said this, how long could we keep this up at the start of the season? And it's just been exposed. From this point onwards, we've not been in good form at all. Found it really, really tough. And yeah, I think we've taken them as far as we can. We've had a nice FA Cup run with them, round of 16. We've had a playoff finish, and we've been saving them from relegation for 2 seasons, which is ultimately what they wanted. I think we might have taken them as far as we can, and for a club who, with the facilities that we've been given and stuff like that, I've also, if I was to leave, I'd leave them with 1 million transfer budget, which is probably the most ever in the club. I mean, I definitely made the record sale with Jeff Coates. So there's a lot of things I'd say I've done, and to leave here, it would be a shame that we can't have done a lot more. And in it'll be out of the third full season if we were to leave here. In 3.5 seasons, it's around 3 seasons now. If we were to leave on just with just a playoff finish, that round of 16 tie, and some nice results in other cups as well. Really good games, and to leave that money in the bank and avoid the relegation for a couple seasons in a row, which is what they wanted. I think it's okay. We could have done much better, but I think there's opportunity to move on to bigger things and go and see what we can do. So today we'll just go and focus on the cups now. We have a good chance to continue on, especially in this EFL trophy against Bristol Rovers. But we've got a cool game against Man United at home. Let's see if we can go and cause an upset there. So the team for this game against Man United, we are absolutely hammered, but we're going to have to go out with this team, see what we can do, and maybe cause a little bit of an upset along the way. It starts with a Keeling goal. We've got a backline of Bockel, Happ, Clark, Salter and Clark, Bowden, Bella and Loughman in the midfield, Scanlon on the left, Wilkes on the right, and Augustinus up top. Kick off here in this game against Man United. We're going to take a look at their team. I mean, it looks like a very rotated team. I'm not recognizing a few of these players in this team. Hoffman up front. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a new wonder kid that they've got. So they're playing a rotated team here, and I mean, looking at that, obviously it's going to be Man United, and they're going to have very very good players. But I say we give them a good game here. First off, nothing's really happening, so we haven't let them in the game by the looks of it. I've got this sped up right for some reason apparently, but I'll pull that back now so we can take a look at the game here. Man United coming on the attack, square ball. It's gone through all of the defence and then it's hit the inside of the post from the Man United attacker. Luckily, I think it might have been a save actually, but luckily that didn't go in there from that initial chance, and now they'll have a chance to try and get the first goal of this game from this corner. But Bernaldo at the near post, that is a real player. He plays in real life. Yeah, Brazilian wonder kid. Really good in real life. He's looking like he could become a good player. He is in this Man United team, and he looks like he's developed really, really well there. Maybe we could take him in here at Leyton Orient and help our issues at the club at the moment. But yeah, as I say, I think this is the time to move on from the club. I'm getting to this point where I'm looking forward to moving on up the leagues. We're into our 7th season, and we want to go on and just keep advancing. And I think we've had a decent time here. We've done well. We could have done better. I'm always ambitious, but what the board have wanted, we've absolutely exceeded their expectations, especially last season. It's probably one of the best things they've ever seen, a playoff finish from a team who were in the National League just a few seasons ago. They're probably very happy with that. And you've got to remember, this is a club who have only ever been in the first division once in their whole, football league time, so once, not the Premier League, the first division, they've only ever been in there once. So they're not exactly a club who've been like, exceptional, like up there with the best. they have been in and around these football leagues, and to be one of the best in the football league, you'd say, because we made that playoff finish, I'm sure they'll be very happy with that. And I mean, I did really just want to move away from Alfreton at the time and get to a new club, see what we could do there. And maybe I was a bit inconsiderate when moving. I didn't really consider all the things about Leyton Orient. I mean, their facilities and different things aren't the best in the whole football league, and maybe that raises the question that we have exceeded the expectations with what we've been given. So I think we've done all right. We could have done much better, definitely, but if this was the time to move, I wouldn't look back on it with disappointment. But as I say, we could have done a bit better, but we can't keep thinking about that. We've had good times, and it's a good moment for us to start to consider leaving, and maybe there's an exciting opportunity that could come up for us, and we could move on to bigger and better things. Yeah, we want to go on and keep advancing. There's so many exciting things we're still yet to do. Be in the Premier League, be in European football, win a domestic trophy. There's all these things that we still have the potential to do, and ultimately it's not going to come in Leyton Orient. And we've had a good time here. Playoff finish, lots of things that have gone our way, but lots of things that also haven't gone our way. And at this time, things are not really going our way, and it's probably the time to leave the club here. But hopefully, if we were to leave in and around this time, we could depart on a good note. I mean, we've even started this season while exceeding expectations, so that's always a good thing. And we could leave this club with a good, something good to go out with, and a result here would be good. I mean, United have got their first goal, but we have been in this game for quite a lot of the time, and if we can give them a good, final few moments, we could be on for a bit of a shock result here, I reckon. Let's just go and see if we can do that. We're going to make a few changes now. We're going to bring on Infonku. We'll bring Cherry back on as well, and I think I might bring on one of the midfielders shortly. Maybe I think I'll bring off Bello now for Jordan Fowl, and let's see what we can do with those four changes here. Wilkes is going to try and burst down this right side. He'll play a square ball in, but nothing comes of that. Eventually, the Man United defender was the first one to reach that. It's a team of young players here, and they're doing quite well actually. But we need to step up and take our chance. It's a very good chance to try and find a shock result here. But 20 minutes left. It looks like United have had the fair share of chances, but it looks like we still have a lot of work to do if we want to try and find that goal to win the game. In centre back, they've got Kenny Coker by the looks of it. It's not Kenny Coker, Lewis Coker. His brother by the looks of it. Yeah. 85 minutes gone. Doesn't look like anything's going to come in this game. I say, you know what? Man United at home, what do? We go on the ultra attacking mindset. 2 minutes left, normal time. I mean, it's going to be United who come on the attack once again. Is that Højlund in attack? It's Højlund in attack. We need a miracle in this game, and we need him maybe to get the own goal to score as the miracle here. Doesn't look like it's going to come here. Man United just playing how they do on the ball, and Man United are a team who is sitting in mid-table in the league at the moment. They've sacked their manager already this season, and I mean, if a Man United job offer ever came up, I think I'd go there. Not right now, but I think I would go there. Take them back to the glory days. That would be good to do. Armitreri plays the ball into the middle of Gustadis. Oh, was that the chance to square this game up and take us into a replay or added time at Old Trafford? What a moment that would have been. So close to getting the winning goal here, but we might be still alive as Infonku, who got 2 goals in his last game here off the bench, might have the chance to burst forward. Nothing comes of that, and now Man United lose out on the ball there. Clark might slip Cherry through. Clark is going to go by himself down this right side. He needs to find a pass so he doesn't get isolated there. Clark Salter is the one who receives it, and now Clark might try and find the running place to Cherry. Cherry is fouled in the box. 93rd minute, and it's going to be Augustadis who steps up to take this penalty, I think. Oh, I can't look. 93rd minute, Man United to force a replay. What a moment this could be. Thomas Augustadis steps up, has the penalty in the 93rd minute. What a goal that is against Man United, against all odds. The penalty from Augustadis to tie it up here, and what a moment that is for him and for the boys here. Oh my god, how has that happened? Honestly, that is absolutely insane. 93rd minute, and I don't know if we go into extra time. Yeah, we go to full time into a replay, and we will be going to Old Trafford. So the team for this game against Bristol Rovers in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy off the back of that incredible result against Man United. I mean, 93rd minute penalty. Did Augustus have the bottle? Of course he did, and we will be going on to a replay at Old Trafford, and yeah, maybe we could be going on to the next round of the FA Cup, but we could be going on also to the next round of the EFL Trophy. In this game, the team starts with Keeley in goal. We've got a backline of Bockel, Happ, Clark, Salter, and Clark. Bowden, Bello, and Loughman in the midfield. We've got Scanlon on the left, Omicheri on the right, and the main man himself, Avgustidis up top. Kick off here in this game against Bristol Rovers. I mean, it's absolutely mental the result we just got. We go and draw 1-1 against Man United of all teams, but we can't even win in the league. We can't hack, Peterborough at home. We lost like 4-1 when we played them the other day. We can't, I don't know what's going on. It's just, I think I've just got a bit of acceptance that I knew something like this would happen eventually. I didn't think it would be sustainable, and I said in the summer, it's very tough to make signings, and I don't really like to, I don't think it's a very good argument to say that because you are in control of all the signings you make and stuff like that. But I genuinely did find it quite hard to get good signings, and when that happens, it's tough to go in the season and have loads of optimism, which is why I think I said this yesterday, I didn't have tons of expectations as to what would happen, and that's exactly the case. And I mean, if we can leave on this good note now with this result behind us, we've got a replay at Old Trafford against Man United, and then this game against the Bristol Rovers, which could get us on into the third round of the EFL Trophy. I mean, if we were to go on to the fourth or fifth round of this competition, maybe I'd stay, because if we were to win this trophy, that would be absolutely, it would be amazing, and that would convince me to stay for at least the rest of the season if I knew we could go on and do it. And I mean, I don't know if we will. I'm just taking it game by game at the moment, and we might have the chance to do that. We need to get this win over the line though here. As Scanlon plays the ball to Bello, he has the shot, and he's put it just over the bar. And as I say, we need to get this result today, and then we'll see. But yeah, I think that's the case at the moment. It's something I've been thinking about, and it's probably the time to discuss about it now. I was happy with where I was at the start of the season. Now it's changed definitely, and it'll probably be the best for everyone at the club. Someone more experienced who can spend this money much more effectively than I can, because £1 million at this level is good, but I don't know how to spend it really effectively. You know what I mean? So I think someone else to inherit this job would be much better for them, and then see what they can go on and do. And I think I'm happy to. I mean, of course, everyone's going to be happy to move on to a bigger club, but I do want to move on to a big club and go and see what we can do there and keep improving. And it's all part of the fun, isn't it, really? And hopefully we can go on and do that in the next few seasons. As we have another chance here to get an opening goal of this game, Dan Happ with the header, try and float it back into the box. It falls out to Augustus here, who's dropped very deep with this ball. We know he can play across all these sides. He plays to Bockel, the return to Augustus. He plays it to Loughman, and it goes back to Dan Happ. That was such a positive play, and then we just go backwards, but we might have a chance to start this attack once again. Loughman goes back to Dan Happ, who stepped up here, plays it to Bockel, and Bockel will make a nice run into the box. So he might try and square it, he might have the shot. I think he'll try and square it, plays it to Loughman, and he is fouled in the box. And who's going to step up again for it? Of course, it's going to be Thomas Augustinus now. And he did it in the last game, a lovely stricken penalty into the bottom left, and we need the same from him here in this game if we want to go 1-0 up just before half time. Our number 9 steps up, takes the penalty, and he's smashed it into the top right corner. How is your bottle, Thomas Augustinus? It's like that Rashford penalty when Man United were playing against PSG. Rashford in the final minutes of the game, he had to step up and take a penalty like that. Both times here, Augustinus has gone into the left side, and Rashford in that game went to the left side. They're both the same player, basically. What a set of penalties that is by Augustinus, and we go 1-0 up here in this game. 50 minutes gone here. A few changes will be made shortly. It looks like Bristol will have the first corner of this second half, first chance of the game for them. Really, the ball goes into the middle. I've gusted this at the near post. He's been absolutely immense for us in these past few games. What a player he has been in defence and in attack. But it doesn't mean anything in general, because Bristol have got a goal to tie this game. Now we have 40 minutes to try and find a goal, and we need Augustus today to step up and try and find another one. Second half underway here. Loughman with the header. And what a goal that is from him. I didn't expect that to go in. I mean, we've had a few chances in this second half, but it's the first chance, real big chance for us. Bockel has just played that corner in, and it's Loughman on the 60-minute mark who gets our second goal of this game, puts us ahead once again, and it's a lovely finish from him. And now we've got 30 minutes to try and see if we can go on to the next round of the EFL Trophy. 20 minutes left in this game. Bristol, who have a chance now from this corner of Gustidis once again, showing how immense he's been in this game, but Bristol will still retain the ball. They might look to line up the shot. The shot does go in, has deflected off one of our players, I think, and then Welks did get that clear, but it will be going. Once again, what a ball that is in. Clark Salter gets that gone, and now Funku might have the chance to counter-attack here. He's got Augustinus alongside him in Funku. He might go all the way by himself. He plays it across the line to Loftman, and now Wilkes, who's come on in place of Army Cherry. I don't know what's happened there. He just lost out on the ball. Now Bristol find themselves to on goal. We need a bit of defending to do here. Keeley needs to come up with a big save, and that's what he has done. And then the header is well wide from the Bristol attacker. Very, very big save from Keeley, and you know, we need that. You know, we need that bit of positivity from him. Good save. He's been absolutely immense for us. And if we want to go on to the next round, that's the type of stuff we need to be seeing from him. Augustus loses out on that ball there, but luckily it falls into the path of Fold, but it's a poor pass from him. Should have gone well ahead of Clark, so he could run right into that space and, you know, set him up for a crossing opportunity. Nothing comes of that. But we find ourselves on the ball once again. Clark Salter will look to switch it across to Hap, you'd think. Hap will go across to Bockel here. Bockel has had a good game here today, but we need a little bit more from him if we want to get over the line. And Funku will return it to Bockel, you'd think. He standing goes by himself. He's been really good today since coming on off the bench, and he'll play it in. Now, down this left side, he plays it to Fold. Nothing comes of that. Poor passing play from us, to be fair. Sometimes the way we lose the ball is so annoying, and now, I mean, the Bristol attacker has had to come off that ball. I think he was well offside there. Dan Happ has stepped up here. Jordan Fold played the ball in, and now he might try and set off Nfonku down that left side. Instead, he'll go by himself, and he plays it to Nfonku now. Nfonku will look to line up a shot. He has the shot, and he finally gets his goal he deserves in this game. He has been absolutely amazing since coming off the bench, and he gets the goal to surely seal the win for us and get us on into the next round of the EFL Trophy. 80 minutes gone here. Bristol will come on the attack, and they get a goal back to pull it within one. And I mean, we've had a good game, to be fair, away from home. But I mean, if we're going to concede goals like that late on, we could be going out. You know, we don't want to be conceding goals like that when we've got a good lead over this team, and we have 10 minutes to try and defend that lead, and we could go and get another goal here. We've still got some fresh boys on in attack, and yeah, we're playing quite well in attack, especially in the second half. We found 2 goals. We might have the chance here. Loftman's through on goal. He has the shot, and he does get the goal to make it 4-2 and seal this game for us. Last 10 minutes, we're just going to sit deep. That's the goal we needed to you know, take the sting out of the game for Bristol after that goal. And yeah, good performance overall. Full time here in this game against Bristol Rovers. We'll be going on to the next round of the EFL Trophy. We'll go and see the draw now. I don't know when it is going to be. Probably tomorrow if we go and continue advance the days, and we'll see in a second who we get in the next round. And the draw for the next round of the EFL Trophy has been made. We're playing against Barnsley at home in the quarter-final now, apparently. I didn't realise we were at that stage. Barnsley, very, very good team in League One. They are they're a championship team, proper established championship team, I think. I don't know what's really happened to them. So they have dropped out. Oh yeah, I didn't realise they'd actually been here for that long. So an established League One team, actually. Yeah, we're going to go and give them a good game, hopefully, and advance on to the semi-final of the EFL Trophy, hopefully. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.